एकादशी का कीर्तन है, वो गाएगा हम लोग। ये भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर ने लिखा है। शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूल। शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूल। भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलति कर मूला। माधवती भक्ति जननी यतन पालन करी। कृष्ण बसती बसती बोली परमानंद वरी। रामर ये सब स्थाने करले ब्राह्मण रांगे। से सब स्थाने केरी बहामी प्रणयी भक्त संगे। मृदंग वाद्य सुनीते मन अवसर सदयाचे। गौर विहित कीर्तन सुनी आनंद हृदय नाचे। युगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परमानंद होया। प्रसाद सेवा करिते होय सकल प्रपंच जाया। एधीन गृहे भजन देखी गृहेता गोलोक भाया। चरण सिंधु देखिया गंगा सुकन सीमा पाया। तुलसी देखी जुरया प्राण माधव तोषानी जानी। गौर प्रिय साक सेवानी जीवन सार्थक मानी। शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूल। भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलति कर मूला भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजनि अनुकूल पयया प्राप्ति दिवसे परम सुखे शिखर करयता शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलति कर मूला Translation. Dust from the lotus feet of the pure devotees is conducive to devotional service, while service to the Vaishnava is itself the supreme perfection and the root of the tender creeper of divine love. I observe with great care the holy days like Ekadasi and Janmashtami, for they are mother of devotion. As my dwelling place, I choose with the greatest reverence and love the transcendental abode of Sri Krishna. All those places where my Lord Gaura Sundara traveled for pastimes, I will visit in the company of loving devotees. My mind always begs for the opportunity to hear the music of Mridanga. Upon hearing the kind of kirtan ordained by the Lord Gaura Chandra, my heart dances in ecstasy. By beholding the deity's form of the divine couple, Sri Sri Radha Krishna, I feel the greatest joy. By honoring the Lord's prasada, I conquer over all worldly illusion. Goloka Vrindavana appears in my home whenever I see the worship and service of the Lord Hari going on there. Upon seeing the Ganges, which is river of the nectar emanating from the lotus feet of the Lord, my happiness knows no bounds. The sight of the holy Tulasi tree soothes my soul, for I know she gives pleasure to Lord Krishna by honoring sak, a green leaf vegetable preparation, a dear favorite of the Lord Chaitanya. I consider life worthwhile. Whatever Bhakti Vinoda obtains that is conducive for the service of Sri Krishna, he accepts every day with the greatest of joy. just was thinking, whatever Krishna consciousness we are doing, we have to filter the Krishna consciousness also. Very, very important. Filtering Krishna consciousness. So we learn that filtering process from these songs written by the pure Vaishnava Acharyas. Filtering Krishna consciousness means, I would like to give the example, just like a chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We do chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then we have to filter that Hare Krishna Mahamantra also. That means in the beginning we do Namaparad. So filtering means second stage of Namabhasa. We have to come to that. I don't know, Namabhasa, Namaparad. Then filtering the same Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, into offenseless chanting. That is Namabhasa, I think. Right? Then third stage is Shuddha Nama. That is the example I am telling that. So whatever we do morning to evening, we have to filter also by very, very experienced, advanced devotees. We should follow in their footsteps. In another word, the advice given by them for systematic filtering Krishna consciousness. So the sloka, dust from the lotus feet of the pure devotees, is conducive to the devotional service. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a realized acharya. He says that only dust from the lotus feet of the pure devotees is conducive to the devotional service. Bhakti. While service to the Vaishnava, this is also, I was getting realization, Vaishnava position is very, very high. Of course, the philosophy we should try to understand. If you hear from Prabhupada lectures, morning walk, conversations, you will come to know the essence of Krishna consciousness. For example, some devotee is asking to Prabhupada about sannyas. There are 2-3 points he was asking. Then Prabhupada is telling that sannyas also material. Vaishnava means transcendental. Example also, even bhakti, that also material devotional service, Prabhupada says. There is a transcendental devotional service, parabhakti. So this is very, very important, all of us, especially we should be very much respectable and service mood to disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Very, very important. We should never minimize the position of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Point here, when a Vaishnava, especially, as a sannyasis or any senior Vaishnavas, we have to take care of by serving. That's what here it says, while service to the Vaishnava is itself the supreme perfection. Nityananda Prabhu says, Name Ruchi Jivedaya Vaishnava Seva. So please, this is actually, I was realizing while, all this, especially coming from Vrindavan to the Delhi, the two realization I get. One realization is, like Krishna says, only by love and devotion, Lord accepts. Patram pushpam palam toyam yume bhakta prayachati. Same. Without love and devotion, everything is zero. So somehow or other we have to filter this, Krishna consciousness in every activities. Especially when you are serving the Vaishnavas, Prasada Seva, example, or any other Seva. That is very, very important. We should not serve in a very negligible way. We all know, Krishna says, Vaishnavas are very, very dear to me. Bhakta Priya. Krishna is called Bhakta Priya, means is very, very dear to the Vaishnavas. Prabhupada also always talks about the devotee. If you hear, like yesterday I was hearing Prabhupada telling that Krishna take care of the devotees. Krishna, because very, very dear to the devotees, that is why he take care of the devotees. So this serving the Vaishnavas, here it's a supreme perfection. And the root of the tender creeper of divine love. I observe with great care the holy days like Ekadasi and Janmashtami. They are the mother of devotion. So Ekadasi is a very, very special day for the devotees. So here it says that I observe with great care holy days Ekadasi and Janmashtami. What does it mean? We have to observe Ekadasi very carefully. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra on Ekadasi day, 25 rounds. Then Ekadasi Prasadam, cooked by the Vaishnavas. I just trying to say that observe with great care mean, that is the meaning, the great care. Kitchen has to be clean completely because everything is the grain, right? So one day before, everything clean with the cow dung, cow urine, purify the place, kitchen. Then you can start cooking Ekadasi Prasadam. And devotee should not eat anything in the restaurants on Ekadasi. We should not sit there, we should not go there at all. That is meant by observe with great care the holy days of Ekadasi and Janmashtami. So we have to follow in the footsteps of the Acharyas. They are the mother of devotion. This is a very, very special mother of devotion. Everything, mother is there. Mother Earth, Mother Money, Lakshmi, Gomata, Bhumata, Ranamati, all mothers. So devotion also as the mother. The mother of devotion is Bhakti, Devi, Tulasi. And this is the explaining that Ekadasi and Janmashtami is the mother of devotion. As my dwelling place, I choose with the greatest reverence, love, the transcendental abode of Sri Krishna. All those places where my Lord Gaura Sundara traveled for pastimes, I will visit in the company of loving devotees. My mind always begs for the opportunity to hear the music of the Mridanga upon hearing the kind of kirtan ardent by Lord Gaurachandra. My heart dances in ecstasy. So it's very, very significant here about kirtana. Upon hearing the kind of kirtan ardent by Lord Gaurachandra. Here the reference was given that congregational chanting instituted by Lord Chaitanya is full of the conclusion of the pure bhakti. It is completely devoid of all elements opposing pure bhakti. It is free from rasa basa, overlapping the mellows. In this connection, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila, 5th chapter, text 9700. So these instructions are there. Also, I would like to say these books are so important. BBT, all our activities according to the Shastra. Why Prabhupada emphasized the books? Reading and following. Preaching means following. So here it says that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that upon hearing the kind of kirtan ardent by Lord Gaurachandra, my heart dances in ecstasy. By beholding the deity form of the divine couple, Sri Sri Radha Krishna, I feel the greatest joy. By honoring the Lord's prasada, I conquer over all worldly illusion. So this darshan we do every day, greeting the deities of the Lord. We all can see how Prabhupada was greeting the deities, right? By seeing the video. Same thing we should observe that. Nowadays it is just zigzag, right? Devotee, especially devotee, should have that discipline. How Prabhupada was greeting the deities. Same we should observe. We should not think that Prabhupada is not here now. And, we should follow that, worshipping the deity, greeting the deities. Here Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that by beholding the deity form of the divine couple, Sri Sri Radha Krishna, I feel the greatest joy. By honoring the Lord's prasada, I conquer over all worldly illusions. Goloka Vrindavana appears in my home whenever I see the worship and service of the Lord Hari going on there. Upon seeing the Ganges, which is a river of nectar emanating from the lotus feet of the Lord, my happiness knows no bounds. So here it says that Goloka Vrindavana appears in my home. Now we have many, Grahastha couples or Grahasthas that are also initiated and practicing Krishna consciousness. It is very, very important for the Grahasthas to invite, especially sannyasis, have a satsang in their houses. It is very, very important. Everything we have to filter. In this way, we should, come to the right track, right? The sight of the holy Tulasi tree soothes my soul. So Tulasi is so important. For I know that she gives pleasure to Lord Krishna. By honoring sak, a green leaf vegetable preparation, a dear favorite to Lord Chaitanya, I consider life worthwhile. Whatever Bhakti Vinod obtains that is conducive for the service of Sri Krishna, he accepts every day with the greatest of joy. So every day we are praying, right? Our Jitamit Prabhu prays that for the pleasure of Prabhupada, to Sankirtan, to expand, we are praying. That also includes all what I was speaking. Right? Not just Prabhupada is never alone. Prabhupada is always with his disciples. What is that? Sri Vigraharas, Dhananityanana Sringaratan Mandiram. Yuktasya Bhaktans Sanyunjatam. So, this is very, very important. Prabhupada's son, king's son, right? Everything, Guru's disciple, you cannot separate. So this is, we have to learn how to, so what I'm trying to say, when you say Prabhupada is not alone. We should always respect to anything related to Prabhupada. ISKCON is related to Prabhupada. Books are related, disciples are related, grand disciples are related. Everybody is related to Srila Prabhupada. So we have to become very much cautious about all these things. So today, Gaur Kishor Babaji, Disappearance Day. Nicely explained about Gaur Kishor Babaji. The disappearance of Srila Gaur Kishor Das Babaji. The Sun staff is from Canada, 29th October 2017. The disappearance of Srila Gaur Kishor Das Babaji observed on October 30th. That is in Canada. In India, 31st. Observe. Namo Gaura Kishoraya Shakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambode Padambujayate Namaha. A very nice prayer. This book also is very, very important. Vaishnava song. It is very much approved by Srila Prabhupada. Right? Especially now there are so many devotee writing books on song book. But this is actually bona fide. Right? For ISKCON standard. Very, very important. The songs of the Vaishnava Acharyas. So here, Gaur Kishor Pranati. What is the translation? I offer my respectful obeisance unto Gaur Kishor Das Babaji, Maharaj, the spiritual master of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Who is renunciation of personified. Sakshat Vairagya Murti. Prabhupada always talks about this Gurvashtaka, no? Sakshadaritpena samasta shastre. All the scriptures explaining about the position of the spiritual master. Sakshadaritpena samasta shastre. Similarly here, Gaur Kishor Babaji is the Sakshat Vairagya Murti, who is renunciation personified. He is always merged in a feeling of separation, intense love for Krishna. That is very, very important. Now, sometime translation we make different. That is also not correct, right? Like here, example here, I bow to your lotus feet, Srila Gaur Kishor Das Babaji, the embodiment of renunciation and the ocean of sacred rapture in separation. Same, maybe similar meaning, but still we should not change, right? That's very, very important. Here, what it says, I offer my respectful obeisances unto Gaur Kishor Das Babaji, Maharaj, the spiritual master of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. It's not mentioned here. That is also very important. No? We know, but still, here it is explained that he is the Guru of the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is renunciation of personified. Here it says, embodiment of renunciation. Is always merged in feeling of separation and intense love of Krishna. The ocean of sacred rapture in separation. That is explained. Early life of Gaur Kishor Das Babaji. Paramahamsa Srila Gaur Kishor Das Babaji Maharaj was born into Vaishya family on the bank of Padma River in Bagayana village in Faridapur district, what is now Bangladesh. The name of his parents are unknown. His given name was Vamshidas. He was born sometime in middle of the 19th century. He is important to us because he was the Diksha Guru of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, founder of the Chaitanya Mutt, worldwide Gaudiya Mutt. Vamsidas' parents had him married at an early age according to the custom of time, but always remained detached from householder life. His main interest was always worshipping the Lord. When his wife died, he left home, went to Vrindavan, where he took the Paramahamsa Vesha from Bhagavad Das, a disciple of Srila Jagannath Das Babaji, and took the name Gaur Kishor Das Babaji. Just I would like to little bit remembering that, this is a Vrindavan Bhajan. Here Prabhupada writes that about, I'm trying to say that Gaur Kishor Babaji, when his wife had died, so he just left to Vrindavan. That's what explaining, right? So here there is a nice understanding. Prabhupada says that in one of his prayer, this is the Vrindavan Bhajan. Prabhupada saying that I am sitting alone in Vrindavan Dham. In this mode I am getting many realizations. I have my wife, sons, daughter, grandson, everything. But I have no money, so they are all fruitless glory. Krishna has shown me the naked form of material nature. By his strength, it has all become tasteless to me today. Just this point I would like to bring. Yashyam anugrahami arisheta dhanam sanai. I gradually take away all the wealth of those upon whom I am merciful. This is the point. And just here, Gaur Kishor Babaji, the pure devotee of the Lord, for pure devotee, this thing, they are completely under the control of Krishna. So Krishna is telling Yashyam Anugranami. What is that? I gradually take away all the wealth of those upon whom I am merciful. How was I able to understand this mercy of the all merciful? So here Gaur Kishor Babaji, that is I thought of explain about this. Vamsida's parents had married at an early age according to the custom of time, but always remained detached from household life. His main interest was always worshipping the Lord. When his wife died, he left home, went to the Vrindavan, where he took the Paramahamsa Vesha from Bhagavad Das Babaji, a disciple of Jagannath Das Babaji, and took the name Gaur Kishor Das Babaji. Now Gaur Kishor comes to Navadvip, that is explaining here. After being initiated into the Babaji order, Gaur Kishor Das spent 30 years Braja, engaged in intense religious practice. He also traveled outside of Braja area, visiting northern India and Bengal. While in the east, he met many of the leading Vaishnavas of Bengal and Orissa, such as Swarup Das Babaji of Puri, Bhagavan Das Babaji of Kalina, and Chaitanya Das Babaji of Kulia. In 1983, when the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was inaugurated at Sri Mayapur Yoga Pita, Jagannath Das Babaji ordered him to stay in Navadvip. This is where Gaur Kishor remained for the rest of his life. He saw all the residents of Navadvip with the transcendental eyes, considering them to be the divine being. He thus accepted Madhukari from them, cooking everything in a rejected clay bowl. It is said that sometime he would subsist on the nothing but Ganges water and mud. Sometime he would go for long periods without eating, chanting the holy names constantly. He set the standard of those in the renounced order who lives the life of solitary worship, remaining completely independent of others. Mahaprabhu's personal envoy, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, was extremely impressed by Gaur Kishore's extraordinary renunciation, his pure devotion, and his attachment to Lord. Gaur Kishore would often go to Bhaktivinoda's home in Godruma Deepa, Swananda Sukada Kunj, where he would listen to him give readings of Bhagavad and discuss Vaishnava theology with him. Saraswati Thakur meets Babaji Maharaj. You must be knowing Prabhupada says about Bhaktivinoda Thakur ordered Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur to go and take initiation from Gaur Kishor Das Babaji. Right? And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was little bit thinking that I am such I know I am very scholar, Gaur Kishor Das Babaji, Anguti Wala. Something Prabhupada talks about that. Actually, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is not, that was not intention. Anyway, and Gaur Kishor Das Babaji also, he did not accept him immediately as his disciple. That was explaining. Anyway, so here, Babaji Maharaja never accepted service from anyone. He constantly chanted the holy name, sometime counting the names on Tulasi Mala, at other time by making knots on the long strip of an old cloth. His favorite texts were Narottam Thakur's Prardhana, Prema Bhakti Chandrika, which is considered to be his all in all. His renunciation resembled that of Raghunath Das Goswami. He possessed the same attachment to Krishna. In 1898 AD, Gaur Kishor Das Babaji met Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. For the first time at Swananda Sukada Kuja. In Godrumdeep, Saraswati Thakur was enchanted by Babaji Maharaj's heartfelt emotional kirtan. He wrote the kirtan down, later taught to his own disciples. The song described Raghunath Das Goswami ecstatic separation from Radha. So this is a completely transcendental, okay? The song described Raghunath Das Goswami's ecstatic separation from Radha. Kotai go prema mai Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe go jai Radhe Radhe. So that is nicely translation. It goes like that. Where is the incarnation of love? Radha, Radhe. Glories to Radha. Show yourself to me, Radha. Give me back my life. I have become a beggar for you. Radha, I am calling you. Oh Radha, you covered in Vrindavan. You enchanted Krishna's mind. You are chief among the 8 Sakhis and are the daughter of Vrishabhanu. Raghunath Das Goswami regularly, constantly calls out to you, Radha. He calls for you in Keshi Ghat, in Vamshi Bhat, Nidhuvan, Kujavana, in Radhakund, Shyamakund, in Kusuma Sarovar, Govardhan, in Talavan, Tamalvan. He calls out of wearing only a worn, dirty clothes, rolling in the Vrindavan dust. The name of Radha on his lips. His eyes are filled with tears. He wanders through every part of Braja, calling Radha's name. Night or day, for 23 hours, he thinks of nothing but Radha Govinda. When he sleeps, he dreams of Radha Govinda. Gaur Kishor initiates Srila Prabhupada. That is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Srila Prabhupada. In January 1900, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur took initiation from Gaur Kishor Das Babaji on the instruction of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was the Babaji Maharaj's only disciple. Babaji Maharaj was an anchorite who had shown not to take any disciples, but he was forced to change his decision when he saw Saraswati Thakur's determination and devotion. The story is told that Srila Prabhupada asked Gaur Kishor Das Babaji Maharaj several times to give him initiation. The first time he asked, Babaji Maharaja told him, if Mahaprabhu tells me to, I will. The second time, Babaji Maharaja told him that he had forgotten to ask Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada did not give up and came to third time. Babaji Maharaj said, virtuousness, scholarship, other qualities are not meant for attaining the Lord. They do not give you any right to initiation. Though he had been turned back by Gaur Kishor Das Babaji repeatedly, Srila Prabhupada did not abandon his resolution. Ramanujacharya was turned back 18 times before receiving the mercy of Goshtipura. Srila Prabhupada showed his qualities of patience and determination, continued to come to Babaji Maharaj, humbly entreating him to give him initiation until finally his heart melted. Out of great affection, merciful initiation, Srila Prabhupada, by sprinkling the dust of his lotus feet on his head. This is very nice. So today, hearing is so important about the great acharyas. Prabhupada says that we do also celebrate prominent acharyas, like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Gaur Kishor Babaji, Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Few of those was recommended for do good festivals. It is not tradition, we should actually, in future, right? Mohan Prabhu, Haribol, we should more nicely, among the Vaishnavas, we should celebrate in a big way. like Gaur Kishor. It's not just tradition, very, very important. Acharyas, we have to recognize there, Only by, Prabhupada always says that we should always pray to the previous Acharyas, to bless us to advance in Krishna consciousness. I would like to stop here, right? Time is over, right? Yeah? Yeah. I'd like to stop here. If any question, any comments, any discussion, it's good to have, yeah. What is the question? First thing is that you need not to explain so detailed. Ekadasi is Ekadasi. Ekadasi, Vaishnavas are not touched grains. Prabhupada says that even for the deity we offer the grains. Next day we take. This should be understood, that's all. You need not to go into the detail of, That is even saying also on the grain, also that is also not proper on Ekadasi day, it says, in a sensitive way. Any other question? Mike Dev. Also I was realizing this prasadam, the Maha, since we are on Ekadasi also we sell and we distribute, better we distribute Mahaprasad to the public. Devotee can have break Mahaprasadam. Like in Vrindavan they do. We have to, Prabhupada always said we should not be like a stereotype. That is generally understanding. But generally we can take Mahaprasadam, just breaking the grain. Okay,
हरे कृष्ण। I can speak in हिंदी महाराज? तो हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ। तो आज गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी का तिरुभाव दिवस है और साल में केवल एक ही बार आता है। उनका आविर्भाव अज्ञात है, साल में केवल एक ही दिन होता है कि हम उनको याद करें। तो आज के दिन उनका तिरुभाव हुआ था। तो उनके तिरुभाव के अवसर पर एक बड़ी ऐतिहासिक घटना हुई थी। गौर किशोरदास बाबा जी ने अपना शरीर छोड़ने से पहले अपनी इच्छा प्रकट की थी कि मैं जब शरीर छोड़ दूं तो मेरे शरीर को नवद्वीप की गलियों में घसीटना। तो उनकी तो ऐसी भावना थी, जैसे कि महाराज ने बताया कि जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी ने उनको आदेश दिया था कि नवद्वीप में ही रहो, और उनकी भावना ऐसी नवद्वीप धाम के प्रति ऐसी थी। तो उनके शरीर छोड़ने के बाद कई जो तथाकथित बाबा जी लोग थे, तो इस प्रकार की योजना बना रहे थे कि उनके शरीर को नवद्वीप की गलियों में घसीटा जाए। उसमें भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर आए और उन्होंने चुनौती दी, सबको चुनौती दी कि मैं ही एकमात्र उनका शिष्य हूँ और किसी को उनके शरीर को छूने का अधिकार नहीं है। जिसने अपने जीवन काल में कभी पराई स्त्री का स्पर्श नहीं किया है तो वही इनको छू सकता है। तो उस समय कोई सामने नहीं आया। इसके बाद फिर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने चुनौती दी कि ठीक है, 1 साल में, 1 साल के अंदर अगर किसी ने पराई स्त्री का स्पर्श नहीं किया है तो वो छुए। तो फिर कोई नहीं आया। उस समय पुलिस वाले भी आ गए थे और पुलिस वालों ने कहा कि अगर ये लोग दावा करें, झूठा दावा करें कि उन्होंने पराई स्त्री के साथ कोई सहवास नहीं किया है तो आप क्या करेंगे। तो भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने कहा कि कोई बात नहीं है, अगर वो छुएंगे, उन्होंने ऐसा किया है, पराई स्त्री के साथ सहवास किया है तो बहुत अनिष्ट हो जाएगा। तो इस तरह से भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने 1 महीना तक का चुनौती दी कि 1 महीने में, फिर 1 सप्ताह की भी चुनौती दी, फिर कोई नहीं आया। इसके बाद फिर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने अपने हाथ से उनका जो है उनकी क्रिया की। तो ये घटना आज के दिन हुई थी, आज उन्होंने शरीर छोड़ा था। हरे कृष्णा।
तो रामानुजाचार्य का भी बहुत सुंदर, सेम 18 टाइम्स भी बताते हैं उनका कितना 30 माइल आना जाना पैदल। रामानुजाचार्य दीक्षा गुरु से दीक्षा लेने के लिए बताया गया है। तो बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है आचार्यों का जो लीला है, ट्रांसेंडेंटल है, डिवाइन। और कोई प्रश्न है? ओके, बोलो महापतित श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्री श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की, श्रील गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज तिरुभाव महोत्सव की।